Hi, it's 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One. And after we took over the CG on Thursday, I thought that would be it. Because of my boycott, I don't think I'd get much more footage of the CG because, I wasn't going to get involved if certain groups were there en masse or controlling it. And I thought, well, that'll probably be it. I'll get the Thursday night. I've done really well. I've got towards the community goal target. And lo and behold, Saturday night, we ended up down there as well. That last clip of Polo's is the only clip from other commanders. All the rest of the clips aren't from me. I got involved in a lot of piracy. I robbed a lot of people. I got a decent amount of cargo towards the community goal. I had a lot of fun. I killed 2 commanders, but one was Brazilian League of Pilots, who are enemies of ours and have been since the 7th Legion War, KOS for me. And the other ones was Brep, who never paid their pirate protection insurance. So I feel totally justified in killing their members until they so decide to actually pay up. If they never want to pay up, that's fine. We'll just keep killing them. But ever since they refuse to pay, I think they're pretty much KOS now. I don't know if they are KOS, but we do just kill them at the moment. But other commanders, I just robbed, and I robbed a lot of different commanders. This guy I attempted to rob. He did say that even though he did log, and he admitted to logging, that he would fight me, but we never actually managed to get the fight. I ended up, as I edited this video together, I was sat in Bidmere waiting, and I gave him 20 minutes and said, come fight me in Bidmere, I'll be there parked there at the start for 20 minutes, and he never did turn up. I typed the thank you because the hatch breaker succeeded, and then I realised, oh no, he's logged because the hatch breaker didn't yield any cargo. So I fire another one just to check, and yeah, it's an unfortunate thing. He actually said that he logged because I was a ganker just murdering people, which is odd considering I didn't even fire a shot at him and only shot 2 hatchbreaker limpets at him. Had he have stuck around, he might have realised that I wasn't killing him, but he logged as soon as he dropped into normal space, to be honest. There's nothing you can do with that sort of player, but it was the unfortunate side of what was actually a very fun night. There was only a couple of negatives, but on the whole it was a wonderfully fun and enjoyable evening. I had a great time. I enjoyed pirating a wide variety of commanders, and I've actually got an almost perfect piracy clip coming up, which I'll be honest is rare for a CG, because CG it's a lot more like wham bam thank you man, I just need to get this done and get out. There's a lot more just straight interdict and hatchbreaker, because you just don't have time to mess around because other people may drop in on the instance and start shooting you, etc. So a lot of the piracy was not as polite as I would normally like. We did also get into a protracted fight with FSAS group, a Corvette and a cutter. We had a couple of really long protracted fights with them, which I must admit someone's got fun footage of it, but I haven't, because I was in my pirate crate, which meant I was firing 3 pathetic pulse lasers a lot, which is basically holding the trigger down, and occasionally running away because I was getting focused by a Corvette or a cutter, and then coming back in and just carrying on shooting my 3 pulse lasers. But I did include this bit because it is fun. I do love Lord's ship here. Warlord has a Type 10, and he just quad banked it. The quad bank flex in a Type 10 is hilarious, and I just thought that made an amusing clip, so I thought I'd include it. But GG to FSAS, we had a couple of long-winded protracted fights with them. They were really good fun, and despite some of the tactics being used, I enjoyed myself winging around chasing after a Corvette and car. And this is my perfect bit of piracy. Everything went perfect. Stopped for scanned him, got my tonnage. He even dropped it without it being stolen, which is so nice. He abandoned it for me, so I actually dropped in a legitimate 10 tons towards the CG, and it wasn't all stolen goods. But I've made progress on the CG. That's all I need to do. I will get the minimum reward, and all I did to do it is steal stuff from a few commanders. So that's always quite gratifying, and it was a fun event. We had a nice time dicking around, chatting in party chat, having fun, and a couple of the guys were able to keep the group I'm boycotting busy enough that they didn't even really notice I was even in system, and I was able to do what I wanted to do at the CG and then slip away quite handily. So all worked out perfectly for me. There is a bonus clip coming at the end of this video that's worth sticking around for. I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but yeah, it was quite a funny bit of footage. And yeah, this guy, 07 to him and 07 to everyone I robbed or killed. To be honest, anyone I fought with, had fun with, it was all good fun. I exchanged some GGs with SAS, and I didn't have any salt from the people I murdered or any of the people I robbed. In fact, I had nice comms with everybody. So all in all, it was a good event. The only person who got a little bit fruity was the combat logger, but that's not to be unexpected. And he did say that he'd 1v1 me, and maybe one day he'll turn up and we'll have that 1v1, and I'll bring it to you on this channel. It'll be interesting to see if he starts losing in that 1v1, what his reaction is. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to make any assumptions. Maybe he's learnt the error of his ways and he will no longer combat log. All cool people agree first because they fired a hatchbreaker limpet at him, which is just really funny. But there we go. I've made some progress towards the CG. I had some fun. It was a good evening. That's all. Thanks for watching.
They're robbing all of the commanders.